All right, we're with Louisville coach Will Mitchell. Lions are 3-0. How's that sound?
Better than the alternative. It sounds good. It sounds good. We had a lot of high expectations coming in this season. And we were an experienced team. We thought we'd be pretty good, but we've been able to handle some adversity. These people really all three of the teams we played have been pretty tough, a lot of hard-nosed physical teams. All three bigger than us in terms of size of population and in terms of size on the line and stuff. And we've fought through. I believe today was the first time we've really been down, or we got down in the first quarter and battled back and gave up too many big plays on defense. But that's something we can correct.
Much like last week, this is a game that could have gotten away from you. It was 20-20 late in the third quarter, but just like with Blacksburg last week, your guys made plays to win it, which is, as you said last week, may have been something that this roster, when it was younger, would not have been able to do.
Well, all the credit in the world to Coach Rusty Pemberton and the offensive line. I felt like we really, from about midway through the third quarter on, really the whole second half, we gave up some big plays on defense, but offensively, we had some penalties stop us and a turnover once, but we imposed our will. The O-line was really playing well, really firing off the ball. Running backs were running downhill. I'd be interested to see how much we had in the second half. But I felt like we really played downhill and played a very physical style of football. And all the credit goes to Coach P on that.
Mike Hill scores touchdowns as a receiver, as a running back, as a single wing quarterback, as a kick returner. What
football player.
I would say, what can't he do skill-wise?
Nah, we don't let him kick. He's a football player. I mean, he is. But he's not the only one we got. We got some others. Tonight was his night. He made some plays when we had to have them. Q Sanders did a great job. Same thing. Both those guys. Look, if you look at them with no pads on, they look like they weigh about 150 pounds. And both of them run like they're about 200.
And then you talked about giving up a couple of big plays in the passing game, but your secondary also made some big plays down the stretch when it counted.
Real big late in the game. In the fourth quarter, stepped it up a notch. Got a little bit better pass rush. Managed to make some plays down the field. Chase Yoder had a couple outstanding plays. Rhett Cox, we had some other guys who weren't tested. They just don't come after them at all. But it's always a combination. When they hit big plays downfield, it's never just the secondary. It's pass rush being slow, or same as vice versa. It's never just the pass rush being slow. It's kind of a team game. So, we gave up those plays, but they stepped it up in the fourth quarter, and we just, our theme is TPW. Tough people win. So we've tried to make this team tough, and we try to play a tough brand of football.
And then just lastly, you talked about getting a little more pressure there in the fourth quarter. Jalen Sanders was living in their backfield pretty much.
He did. He does real well when we run stunts up front, and he made some real good plays. Not necessarily show up on a stat sheet, but he was affecting the pocket, making them move, making them make some of those bad passes downfield that our guys had a chance to make a play on.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.